Hello beautiful people, welcome back again to my channel. If you're new on this channel, my name is Noella and we talk about faith, inspiration, hobbies and many other amazing things. If you have been following me for some time now, you will see that I share with you all my experience about DV lottery and how I actually made it to the US. If you haven't watched that video, I'll link it up here. So I shared about my experience, what it is and all about it here on my channel. But I've been receiving also different questions from different people, especially on concerning the host. Like if you don't have anybody in the US, what can you do if you actually played for the DV lottery? I will touch on that at the end of this video, but I just want to share, before I get to that part, I want to share with you all how can you increase your chance of winning if you are playing, whether as a single or whether as a couple, as a family. The first thing you have to make sure is when you're using your passport, use a passport that is valid, a passport that is not expiring anytime soon. So make sure that if your passport is expiring anytime soon, you are going back and renew your passport. So make sure your passport is not expiring anytime soon. Another thing that I want to share with you all, if you are playing as a couple, let's say you are a couple and you have a passport, your spouse as well as a passport, you can use two different entries. You as a principal applicant with your passport and your spouse as well as a principal applicant with his or her passport. So you can play it two different times, and you under the your spouse and your spouse under you, so that you both of you have chances of being selected. If one is selected, you can go with the other one, and if the other one also is selected, they can also go with the other person. So if both of you have a passport, instead of just playing for one person, you can play for like two different entries, and one as a principal applicant and the other one as the principal applicant as well. Also, if you have any children that are between 18 and 21 years old and they have a passport, you can include them under your application, as your dependent. I just said between 18 and 21. You can include them under your application as your dependent. You can also play for them individually as principal applicants, so that even if you don't get selected as the parent, they also have a chance to be selected. So you can use them separately and play for themselves if they have a passport and they are between 18 years old and 21 years old. Another thing that I want to encourage you all is to use a photo that was taken in the last 6 months. Don't use a picture that you took 2 years ago. Don't use a picture that you took 3 years ago. They are really looking into the photo. Make sure that you're using a correct picture, following the instructions. I also made a video about that. I'll put it up here. So follow well instructions about the photo. Another thing you should make sure to do is don't wait last minute to fill out your application. Do it earlier. But I also want to say this, it doesn't mean if you do it earlier, then you have a higher chance of being selected. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you wait until like the end, the closing time, the systems are crashing and you don't want that. You don't want to have difficulties with the system when you're filling out your form. Usually it's between October and November, so make sure you are entering your entries earlier on. If you have applied for DV and you have families and friends in the United States, make sure that you keep contact with them. You never know if you are selected. They can be chosen as your sponsor where you can go, because they'll ask you where you're going. You don't want to be a burden to them, so they want to make sure that you have a place where you can go once you traveled. So make sure if you have families, you have friends, make sure you keep contact with them. Just keep contact, keep in touch with them. Just keep a good relationship. You never know. For those of you who don't have any host in the United States, you are playing for DV but you don't have anybody in the United States, I want to encourage you all to start researching for any religious community. There are so many religious communities that are willing to help you. When you get to the United States as a green card holder, you just need a couple months to work so you can have your own place and being able to have your own lives. You just need a couple months where you can stay to actually work and have the money that you need to stand on your feet. So I will suggest you to just start researching in the like in the state where you want to go and the city where you want to go. Start researching for any religious community, especially Catholic community. They are really helping people, especially immigrants. So I would really encourage you to start researching for any religious communities to be able, if they can help you. But I know for sure there are so many religious community that can help you. So yeah, and I also really want to encourage you, if you are applying, you have applied for the DV program, really start saving some coins. This is what I want to tell you. Like, the US government will not cover any expense for you. Everything is on you. Every paperwork, if you want to travel, they're not going to pay for your ticket. They are not going to pay for any fee for this process. So make sure, if you are applying for this, you are saving some coins. Even if you are not selected for the year that you save the money, you can use the money for something else. But I really want to encourage you to be saving money when you're applying for the DV, because once you get selected, things go really fast and you need money. You need to have some money on you so you can do this process. Yeah, so that was pretty much it, guys. Wish you again good luck. Good luck if you are expecting to get an answer next year. I wish you all good luck, and keep playing. I always tell people, don't give up. You never know. I know some people have been playing every year until they get selected, so don't give up and keep pushing. Thank you all for watching this video. If you find it helpful, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.